1 minute of quiet. Timer. Okay, so today I was going to talk about. I actually didn't know what I was going to talk about until I had a conversation with a friend of mine on the phone, which was they were not. They were thinking about someone who they might lose in their life. They, but as they were speaking about that person, they were saying, well, every time I see this person, we talk about very superficial things. Also, whenever it's my turn to speak or I want to talk about something, I don't feel like I'm being heard. We also don't really talk very often, and when we do, it's usually like me reaching out, or it's very surface, very simple things, and I don't really feel like they're a friend to me, and I feel like they use me. And then they proceeded to say, well, I don't know if I want to be their friend anymore, but I start thinking about, well, now I'm going to be losing a friend, and I'm going to have one less friend, and that just like always happens to me. I'm just going to have one less thing. And I the first thought I had was, well, what you just told me was things about that person didn't seem very friend-like. It didn't seem like it was a mutual serving or support system, or you even enjoyed seeing them. It was more about the comfort of having a thing in your life, a person in your life that was just like a plus sign in the friends department. So I have like plus one friend. And then all the other things that you said seemed like minus all these things. So I was going to do a quick exercise. I'm just going to pick random words, and you can find a positive or a negative for that thing. Now, TV shows is the first. I'm literally just looking at this, and it says TV shows. Okay, so TV shows. A negative about TV shows is that it takes time from what you could be doing that could be more productive in any other way. So if you're trying to exercise, but instead of exercising, you're watching 8 TV shows, I would probably say if you were to eliminate that from your daily practice, it's not like you're taking away TV shows. It's now that you're adding more time to do something that actually makes you happy, or makes you productive, or makes you feel better in some way. So another thing is it could be good if you are a writer and you're always looking like either to write for TV shows or movies or a book or something, and having a TV show as a medium can be great. You can take notes on like what works, what doesn't work. You can also, there's also like doing one TV show a night or something like that. If it's something you enjoy and it helps you take your brain off from thinking and gives you a little bit of rest, it can be positive in that way. So that's one way it can be positive, one way it can be negative. Holiday is literally the next word. Here it is. It says holiday. Holiday, positive because everybody would like a vacation or to take a break from what they're doing. If what they're doing is either stressful or busy or work or anything like that. But holiday can also be a point of sensitivity for people when others don't recognize or respect another person's holiday. And a lot of the stories I hear about that are in customer service. When you say happy holidays, the person might correct them or be angry at them, like, no, you mean Merry Christmas. It's like, no, I mean happy holiday. Every holiday can be happy. Doesn't matter what holiday you celebrate. So holidays can be great. It can be vacation, or it could be something that makes people stressed, and people talk about, my holiday is maybe more important than your holiday, things like that. So you can find a positive and a negative. Music for some people is an escapism or helps them focus. But music can also be like if it's 12 o'clock at night, if you hear your next door neighbor blaring music, it could be a negative. So what I was telling my friend about having someone in their life, yes, that's like a +1 person in their life, and it might feel like a negative by taking them away, but everything they said about that person was they didn't really listen, they really didn't support them, they were having superficial conversations, and they felt like they were being used by them. So taking that person out of your life is a positive for your mental health. So you can take people out of your life, but actually it adds to you versus it just being seen as a negative, like -1 person. I have one less friend, but you didn't really see them as a friend. So actually telling yourself that you're worth more than what that person is giving you is an additive. So throughout your schedule, try to notice the things that are right now in your life, if they're serving you, if they're not serving you, and what would happen if you do a switch. So if there are people in your life that you'd really like to be better friends with, or you want to continue being friends with, but just because they're just an extra, like you see them as a plus sign in the friends department, try to acknowledge if that friendship is a healthy one, and if it's not, try to find ways in which you can be at a place where either it's additive that they stay in your life, or that you might have to take them out, and taking them out might not be a negative. Like I said, it could actually be a positive for you, because you are with you every part of your day. So I'm just gonna fix my screen. Other things, so like TV shows, movies, things that you might see as distractions. Are they actually distractions? Are they calculated parts of your day that you like, that are serving you in some way? Like I said before, a TV show. If you're a writer and you're looking for new ideas, watching a TV show is probably a really great thing. If you're watching 8 or 9 TV shows a night, is that serving you? Could you do something that could serve you in the long run better? And it goes back to another thing I spoke about, like that 1 degree shift. Just because something in your life isn't serving you, maybe a lesser degree of it could be serving you. Maybe you overshot how much it does serve you or it doesn't serve you. So instead of seeing things as like a light switch, either on or off in your life or not in your life, seeing them as a volume knob. Like maybe you don't need a volume 10 of that subject, maybe a level 5 or 6 might do. So start journaling, start noticing everything that's in your life at this moment, like what your daily routine is, and seeing which variables are serving you, not serving you, and if you take them away, try not to see everything that you're taking away from yourself as a negative, like something that you also, one less thing that you don't have. It could actually mean you're giving the space for something that will add to your life. So my advice to my friend was, if you feel like they're not being part of your life and they're not adding to you in some way, what you can end up doing is removing them from your life and giving the space for you, for yourself, or for someone else who does value you, who you do feel like you're being supported from. You give them your time, or even you give yourself your time. And it was a very quick discussion about that. I'm not sure how much more I have, so I'm just going, and I had nothing planned. I just thought it was an interesting topic. Try not to see everything you take away from your life as something that's actually a negative, and not everything that you add to your life will also be a positive. So you can drink water, but having, 2 gallons of water a day is actually pretty negative for you. Your kidneys can't store that much water, and it'll actually cause harm to you. So something as simple as water, where we think adding that to our life is good, yes it is, but if you add too much, volume 10, 11 on the volume knob actually does more damage than good. So try that exercise with yourself in your life and see what happens, see what that does for you. I'm going to end with a minute of silence, starting now. Hello. So, as always, if you have any suggestions, feedback, want to tell me anything, great. If you'd like to join me in one of these videos, just like I had a friend of mine do a video with me yesterday, please send me a message and we can do something together. And I actually did have a thought and I don't remember what it was. Oh no, it's gone. Is it gone? It's gone. Alright, and it's fine. Oh, found it. Also remember, every single day, try to make a time for giving yourself some positive, loving words for anything. So right now, I'm going to practice what I preach. I love that I am continuing doing these videos. I wrote another song today. I'm doing my project, a song a day, and I'm on my 8th day, and I did 8 songs so far. Did 1 song every day. Whew. And each day it's like, how am I going to do this? And so it's getting easier in that I was like, oh, I did yesterday, I did the day before, I can do it. So it's giving me more confidence every single day that I'm just going to do it, and I don't ever have an idea of what I'm going to do, if it's going to be a guitar, if it's just going to be lyrics, or both, or other, what subject I'm going to talk about, what kind of medium I'm going to do it in, if it's poetry, if it's just song, if it's like a folk song, or a different kind of genre, doesn't matter. But I love that I'm doing it, and I'm having a lot of fun. And I didn't realize how good of a songwriter I was. So I'm actually going to, when I have enough songs and I record them, I'm going to put them on an album, and everyone can see it that way. I don't know what Instagram or YouTube's thing is about original work, like if I put it on there first before I own it in some way, like publish it. Like, do they own it? Can I sell it monetary? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. But if anybody wants to hear what I've done so far, I'll send me a private message and I'll send it to you. Other than that, I hope you have a great day and keep being you. You're wonderful.